Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the narrator right here. And first thing first, anybody that's followed me and know for a fact that I am happen to be an avid, diehard Chicago Bears fan. Been that way since 1984, and still continue to be like that to this day. You know what I'm saying? But as I watched how we dismantled Sharon Dodgers and the Green Bay Slackers and took the NFC North title since 2010. And I'm still going to go on record and I'm going to say this. The Chicago Bears going to make it to the Super Bowl. Watch. But that's hearsay right now. It was a big win. Shout out to the city, to the corporation of Chicago. Shout out to my peoples in Chicago, LaShawn Simmons, all the Stones, everybody there. You know. But this right here is what you see here on social field. Really made me sick to my stomach. That happens to be Bears offensive tackle, Charles Leno Jr., number 72. And it makes me sick besides the fact you wearing an iconic player, Hall of Famer player's jersey number that used to belong to William the Refrigerator Perry. You know, but as you can see in the background, you can see like McGinnis and Mitch Trubisky and all them, you know, on their knees saying a prayer, whatever, whatever. And the entire city is ecstatic that the Bears beat the Packers, their most hated rivals, and clinched the NFC North title. That was big, but this chump, Charles Leno Jr., does something to make it bigger than but make it by itself. He goes on national television in front of I don't know maybe 60,000 plus or maybe 70,000 plus of social film to propose to his girlfriend now I believe fiance. I'm gonna tell you the chick's name in a minute. Um, and she said yes, but there's a twist to all this. The chick's name is Jennifer Roth. You know, this is her right here, Charles Leno Jr. Now you know that last name Roth. You know that's got to be quote. You know that's quote unquote so-called Jewish or whatever like this. Now you know even when I saw that, I said like, hold up, bro, hold up. You know, you in Chicago, okay? You in Chicago, a city that was founded by a Moor, okay? John Luke DeSable, okay? Second of all, it's a lot of fine sisters in Chi-Town, and he couldn't get none like that. But like my boy Dan Tanner said, you probably if he did get a sister, they probably would have did the same thing. What I'm about to say. Well, it comes to find out that it's some old tweets that Jennifer Roth has said that has surfaced and all that. Now he may have thought he did something big. He thought he did something major. You know, by going ahead and let me just keep that still for a second. By going ahead and doing this, you know, proposing to us, saying yeah, and all this other stuff like that. But you got to understand something. With a lot of this so-called black, quote unquote, black athletes, it's only like a certain percentage of them that you know that don't use their heads. And then on top of that, you know, he's not. I don't think he's street smart at all, because any street smart dude would know not to get crossed up and nothing like that. Especially you know you're a millionaire and all this other stuff like that. So what happened is some racist tweets had showed up that she had deleted. But like I said, thanks to technology and thanks to the internet, we will manage to able to screenshot and save some of those tweets, as I'm about to go ahead and show you. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull them up. Okay. Now here's the tweets that's coming right here from Jennifer Roth. I told you, you know, as you can see for yourself. I'm just gonna read a few of them. At Jennifer M. Roth. This was on back this month. But back in 2012. Come to think of it, I'm sorry. I thought it was 2018, but it says 2012. Saying bitches think they slick, but then they act like niggas. Niggas. And another one on 2 days later. And if you pillow talking with the woman that are screwing you, just know that she gonna tell another nigga when she's through with you. Now, we go way back to March when she say Jimmy Butler gotta win, LOL, at Sinatra TODCS, lost for Nash, Melo, and Griffin. Damn, all my niggas took a loss tonight in the NBA. And then here you got another one where it says, you believe that shit all because some lame ass nigga tweet that shit. And then you got the other one saying, on January 3rd, 2013, these hoes be acting up and these niggas be letting them. Now, we go back. Let me just do this one real quick. Now, this was probably the worst one. This dude, pitch black. Like I know, I like black guys, but he's like burnt toast black. Let me hold that thing right though. Now, it's not as so far as the term nigga. The nigga don't bother me because, after all, European troglodytes like this, they learn that from us and stuff like that. Because when she's saying nigga, let's keep in mind, you go to Arby Bay Publications and you get the booklet, The Nigga Problem, and you see that, that the Europeans, who is descendants of the Paleolithic caveman, who is in turn descendants of the troglodyte Niger, which is a black chimpanzee, because they got that wolf and monkey chromosomes in them and stuff. So really, and I told you about the term black in etymology. That black is not an ancient word; it's an adjective, Old English, meaning bright, bleak, shiny, pale. So she ain't doing nothing but talking about her goddamn stuff. But anyway, these are what's had came up. She tried to delete them, but like I said, we screenshotted it and we saved it because anything that goes on the internet, once it goes on there, it goes on there forever. Excuse me 1 second. This is like, he is going to get it. This is what's going to happen because her as being a quote-unquote Jew, truly Ashkenazis and Caesarians, she's already been well trained since birth. You're going to go ahead and get with one of these black guys because, black, they're wards of the state anyway. So he going to figure, he did some straight sucker shit. I'm going to be honest with you. He tried to make the whole thing, that victory over the Packers, bigger. He tried to make his whole proposal thing bigger than that. Try to make it about him and not the team. That's number one. Number two, he probably doesn't even know anything about these tweets. If he does, he's sure enough keeping hush hush about it. Because he think, oh, I'm in love. And shit. This is what's going to happen. They going to go get married. you're gonna get married. You're gonna get the nice house, got the Mercedes Benz or whatever. She's gonna lay down. They procreate. She gonna have 2 kids, two or three kids from them and stuff like that. Then it's gonna be a spat. Then about 2 years later, you're talking about a divorce, and she gonna get them for everything, and I mean everything. And this is a message to all these brothers out there. Whether I don't care if you in the NFL, the NBA, Major League Baseball, even in college, watch yourself. Because see, the whole thing is designed as part of the programming of the $40 million slave. You know what I'm saying, like that. So they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna try to throw these Caucasian women at you and stuff like that. You know, it doesn't be any different. Doesn't be any different than it was during slavery time when Massa's woman or the daughter or whoever used to sneak down to the slave quarters just so they can get bent over, face down, ass up, and get some of that quote unquote black buck dick. Real talk. I kid you not. Personally, that's something I felt it should have been done in private. You know, Charles Leno did some real sucker shit. He tried to make the whole thing be about him and not about the team. We just won the NFC North division. Okay? And then second of all, we could possibly make a run to the Super Bowl. Now, if he'd have had somebody there like, say, LeBron James, remember when LeBron was trying to tell Tristan Thompson, don't get fucked up with Khloe, with the Kardashians, leave that chick alone, she trouble. And Tristan Thompson didn't listen. And that's why the Cavaliers are right where they're at now. But then again, like I said, you know, I know some of y'all gonna probably you're gonna have some idiot or some emotional ass feminazi asshole or some emotional ass moist dude gonna come on my video on the comments talking about saying, well, you know, we all human, love is love, blah blah blah. No, the fuck it isn't. Not after those tweets you just saw. You know. After all, you know, Miss Jennifer Roth, she's the real nigga anyway, because, you know, the European is black. Black mean pale. Doesn't mean dog. But back to the brother, though. When the fuck are we gonna learn? I just got 2 words for you, bruh. O.J. Simpson. Well, that's 3, but the 2 first are just letters. Y'all ain't learned a damn thing from 25 years ago. But he figured that he made it and so on like that, you know. It's I already see it coming. I already see it coming, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. You know, and you know, like I say, that's some straight sucker shit, man. She found him a sweet one. And she gonna take him for everything. And I mean everything. But, you know, some of you brothers ain't gonna get out there and learn. But, you know, like I said, some cats even said, like, yeah, but you got some sisters that be like that, too. They be plotting and all that and so on and everything. Yeah, that's just only a few percentage. But you also, at the same time, got something that's gonna ride or die for you. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, y'all gonna have to start learning to be careful. Y'all gonna have to start like this before you even talking about proposing and doing something like this. You better check their resume and see what the fuck they about. I ain't got no more words on this right here, man. You know, with that said, though, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. You know, go ahead, share, subscribe. I'm over on Instagram under username Archangel99. With that said, Islam, Shalom, Hotep, to all Moors out there, even the unconscious ones that still want to refer to themselves as Negro, Black, Colored, African American, Latino, Puerto Rican, and Indian. With that said, love, truth, peace, freedom, justice. Peace and love. I'm out. No more talk.